everyone, I hope that you're all well. I cannot believe that I am filming my 35-week pregnancy update, but yeah, we don't have long to go. We are in the home stretch now and I am due this little boy any minute. So it's sometimes quite hard to believe that I'm actually going to be having another baby. We've all been kind of consumed with Christmas and doing things up in the house. It's more like I'm just sort of thinking about the symptoms of the pregnancy rather than the fact that there's going to be a baby at the end of this. The last midwife appointment that I went for, if any of you read my blog, you'll know that the baby was lying transverse, which is just a big fancy word for lying sideways. So on my right side, his head is lying, and then on the other side his big squishy bum is on the other side, and then he's also back to back, so all of his little hands and feet are around my belly button at the moment and you can see them all the time. So I have another appointment tomorrow. I'm really hoping that he has moved, although I don't think he has, because I can still feel the exact same position, that his head is rock solid here and then his bum's here. So I've been on the birthing ball trying to get him to move. I think he might just be too big now. They do say that after 31 weeks it's really difficult for them to flip because obviously there's less room in there. But I'll find out tomorrow if he has moved. I'm really hoping that he has, because I've been told that if your baby's not moved by 37 weeks and they've definitely scanned you to determine the position and they're still lying transverse, that you need to go in for a section at 37 weeks 5 days. And I don't know if it's because I've already been through labour and it's sometimes better the devil you know. I just feel that the thought of a section is freaking me right out. The thought of someone having to actually cut me open, and it's not superficial. I don't mean the scars and all that's freaking me out, like, or having a mark, or this whole situation people talk about of being cheated out of a normal delivery. I think that if you have your baby naturally, then good for you, that's perfect. But this is second time round for me and I only know of a natural delivery. I don't mean natural as in like bohemian natural, like had no birthing and all that. I just mean that I only had like the gas and air and I just delivered naturally. I don't want to say the word, but you know what I mean, like naturally, vaginally. It's just a disgusting word, don't like to say it. But anyway, yeah, so I only know of a regular, just like textbook delivery. So the thought of getting a section is just totally freaking me out. I never thought it was something that was ever going to happen. I always thought that if I tried to deliver naturally and there was a complication, then obviously you're never going to rule out a section. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to get one if he's not moved, so it's freaking me out a wee bit. The idea of going in for a scheduled section is quite good because it means that you know what day you're going in. So hopefully he's moved, but I'll keep you updated on that. The heartburn is still horrendous. I'm still really getting terrible acid reflux. I'm still being sick. I've now finished work for maternity leave, so we can all have a little dance and celebrate that. I'm so happy that I'm finished up now. So yeah, I'm kind of getting my head around the whole having 2 children thing as well. So I think that just as time goes on, it's becoming a bit easier for me. Ella is so independent, which makes life a lot easier, and we've got lots of things in the house that are going to keep her entertained when he's here. We've brought down her kitchen from Christmas into the living room, so she's going to have plenty of stuff to play with when he's here. I am feeling pretty good, just a bit tired, a bit breathless when I'm kind of going up and down stairs, but apart from that, all is well. I'm going to film a bit of this tomorrow and see if he has moved, so please, fingers crossed he's moved, because if not I am going for a high risk scan, which is not good. But I'm going to film the second part of this tomorrow and see how we get on after I've been to the midwife. So I've been to the midwife and I'm so pleased to tell you that he's moved. He is now head down, thank God, because I was so nervous that I was going to have to get taken in to get a section. The last midwife appointment I went to and the one before that, he was lying transverse like I just told you, but now he's definitely head down, which would explain the pressure that I've been getting on my bladder quite a lot, because I can't walk like 10 steps without needing to go to the toilet. So yeah, he's head down and everything looks good. He's measuring exactly the right amount of weeks that he should be. And what else did she do when I was at the midwife? She also took my bloods, which were all fine. My iron count's a little bit low, but that's quite normal at this stage anyway. I was also really pleasantly surprised because she took my weight and when I stepped on the scales I was so nervous. I thought I've probably put a lot of weight on this pregnancy, just because with the last time with Ella I'd lost a lot because I was so sick with her. I'm still being sick just now with this one, but it's definitely not as much, and although I am being sick I've still got an appetite when I'm eating. So when I was pregnant with Ella it was literally, I was bringing up ice lollies and everything, so this time round I'm managing to actually eat food, and then unfortunately it's like proper sick. It's not like bile, it's like real sick that I'm having. She asked me if she could take my weight, so I popped up on the scales and I was so nervous. Last time I was weighed was 7 weeks, and since then I'm actually 2 pounds lighter, so which is a bit of a miracle. I don't know how that's happened. At least I've got less to worry about than I thought, so that kind of perked me up a little bit. So 2 good bits of news: I've lost 2 pounds and he is now head down. The only thing I did ask her was I've been getting really breathless. So even like, for example, if I'm just going in, like Ella's in the living room just now, if I walk through there and then walk back, I'm so out of breath, like it's actually, I can feel my heart bursting out my chest. Are you singing a song? She said that when you're pregnant your blood's thicker, so would you like to come up?
Thank you, Mummy.
You're welcome, Ella. On my knee?
Mummy.
That's Mummy's hairband, because Mummy always has a hairband on her wrist and Daddy goes crazy because I've always got one. Look, Ella even knows what to do with that.
Elbow.
Ella's bow. She thinks it's a bow because it's for your hair. Tell everyone what that is.
Well.
Sing Twinkle Twinkle, please.
Tinkle, tinkle, nene, sa, Birdie.
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 Hello Birdie. She's been a bit bunged up recently as well, and so have I. So she's got a little...
Hello.
Hello. She's got a little bit of a croaky.
Wow, there's a bird.
Wow, there's a bird. She's been a little bit croaky, but it's just this time of year, isn't it?
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She's so good. So apparently your blood's thicker when you're pregnant, so that's why it can feel like your heart's like literally bursting out of your chest, because every time she takes my heart rate and every time she takes like my blood pressure, she said it's fine, like it's all normal. So the breathlessness is probably just due to the fact that he's getting so big and obviously your blood's thicker and everything else. So I'm not going to really worry about that too much unless it becomes like really concerning, like palpitations or whatever. So everything's good to go. 5 weeks to go until he's due, but I think that I will go early just because I'm so active. I've really not stopped, to be honest with you. Everyone keeps saying take a break and sit down and stuff, but it's really difficult, especially when you've got Ella. I feel like she's my responsibility, so as much as yeah, her dad's there and stuff to look after her, it's down to me to go and chase after her all the time anyway. And plus I don't really want her thinking that I'm acting any differently. Maybe I feel fine to be doing it. It's not like I'm really tired. When I'm tired at night time, she luckily is a very good sleeper, so she'll sleep from like 7:30, 8 o'clock right through until most mornings she's been getting up at like 9, but she'll go from 8 till 8 no problem. So yeah, I think that's everything updated, and he's due in 5 weeks, so hopefully he will come on his due date. Otherwise it will be the whole 12 days afterwards thing, where you then get just 12 days after your due date, which is just too long, let's be honest. So yeah, it was just nice to check in with you all and let you know how I'm getting on. So I hope you're all having a nice New Year's Day, and I will see you on my next video. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.